Stay tuned, Leo. You've got two choices of love, whether you want them or not, coming towards you in your life. You also need to really get your house in order if you really want to be successful with making everything happen. So if you want to hear about that, stay tuned. We're going to talk about it. Hey Leo, we're back, and this is Cappy. This is baby Cappy. Came to say hello. Just hang with us for a second. But we're here now to do your reading for love and relationships. Of course, you know, love can be romantic and everything. Relationships can be anything. It can be from friends, family, work. So these cards, when we lay them down, can be the energetic of all of that. It depends on what the cards want to say. I obviously don't ever know until they want to speak and reveal themselves. So we will see what they want to say in your love and relationships. All right. So, no. Yes. Okay, here we go. All right, and then we're also going to do the little minis. Two. Okay, interesting. Yes. It just showed the Ace of Pentacles, and before in your general reading, that was the main theme card for everything that you've got going on. So it letting us know that focus on your projects, focus on what you're trying to manifest, because it jumped up again. So make sure you put extra focus on your projects. All right. Let's, that authority figure came up again. Let's figure out what's going on with that. All right. Okay. Oh, let's do an extra little gimme. All right, so give me just 10 seconds to straighten things out, get Cappy a little bit out of the way, and we'll be right back. Okay, Leo, welcome back. We are now looking at within the love and relationships. And a lot of times that has to do with communication. And that affects everything. And the one thing that it does talk about in your centerpiece here is your dominion and really taking care of business in your manifesting and getting in order with all of your organizing of the bills and the, I mean, I know this isn't sexy, but it's talking about it, so I have to talk about it. I have to talk about what the cards are talking about. Now, don't hold on to things that worked for you really well in the past, because that is not necessarily going to be what's going to work for you in the future if you don't have flexibility. It's not saying that some of the things that you've been used to doing in the past won't work for you, but just don't hold on to that's the way that it has to be, because that can hurt you in the end. And in the same time, you've got to get your books in order. You've got to get your bills organized. You've got to have a plan of attack. It's just talking big about that right now. Otherwise, you're going to have people and things knocking at your door. Okay, I know that wasn't, you know, the most sexy with love and romance, but I tell you what, if you do want to have levels of like love, romance, and your relationships, if you don't have your house in order, then nothing else is going to be in order. It's going to transfer on, the chaos is going to transfer on to it. So it's talking right now to be really focused on that. Now you do have a whole bunch of queen energy involved here, a lot of female energy, and a lot of really good female energy. So That's nice. So that can be to a great level of your success. However, there is one female that's a little overly emotional right now in your environment. That's with decision making. You need to stay cool and calm, and not let your emotions overtake you when making decisions. Whether it be a female that's in your environment, an older female that's a little emotional right now, you got to keep her at bay, or yourself. Because, these readings, because they're general, they can go for obviously male and female. But so you have that option there. Okay, so it does say that you are going to be able to have peace and have good decision making in your environment, within your mind, as long as you keep it within that and not to get over emotional. There's a lot of stability here. And within the female aspect, you have the Queen of Wands here. You've got the Queen of Wands. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. Of course, the Queen of Cups there. And you've got the Empress card up here. We had the Hangman before in your transitioning, so it does talk once again about major transitioning. And truly do go with your inner instinct on everything with the transitioning. It looks like you're making it through it quite well. With the Queen of Wands, she's been helping to look towards your future, help you feel out of bondage, because the bondage is an illusion. She's really good with helping to see clear of that. With the Queen of Pentacles, boy, she is there right now to help you to get your work in order, and give you a lot of support while getting that done. There's nothing like having a mother figure. Queen of Pentacles is one of the best mother figures that you could have of a family. So if you're trying on like new projects and you have the support of a Queen of Pentacles, then even if you start to doubt yourself, she will not. So, definitely that's a really, really good sign. So I like these females. I like all this female energy that's surrounding you, whether it be yourself and others around you. That's really good to your success right now. Just make note of it. Once again, we've got the Hangman. We've got two of them here in the reading, doubling up. Some things that you're considering. Also, whenever you go through a Hangman, you're looking towards reviewing your past, because you're letting some things go. You're just, appreciating some of the things that you've been through, successes, non-successes. It's all in a calm energy of just review. Review before you go on to the next transition. So a lot of review happens within the Hangman card. And when you're ready to move forward, you do, but you can't push it or force it. But get your ducks in order, because your systems and everything need to be in order with everything that you're doing. Like all your relationships are going to be affected by that. Okay, so coming into the future, it does say that within the next 2 weeks, if any of you are looking for romance, in the next 2 weeks, it does say that there's going to be energy of love coming towards you. You can have two different choices of energy, and it's still going to correlate with your manifestation. So, good energy too. Nothing negative there. It's saying you might have a hard time choosing between two choices of love interest. That's interesting. If you're married, don't think that way. But if you're single and everything, the newness of those choices could be fun of love coming towards you. All right, going into the future, it does look like there's good news of you letting go of some old hurts. If there were ever any like levels of betrayals, it's the opportunity in the future to, in the latter part of the 2 weeks, an opportunity to forgive or let go, or at least let loose, not hold something against somebody and let loose of that information. It may be a little chaotic in the experience of it, but you'll be able to do it, to let loose. And there is nothing like, there's nothing like holding on to hurts, and we really don't want that. So it's really great when you do see the Three of Swords upside down, because that can be levels of betrayal that you let go, and you don't let it bother you anymore. because it's complicated. It's complicated when people, there's more than two involved. Sometimes two is enough, with betrayals and stuff like that. But when three is involved, it's very, very hurtful. So when you're able to forgive and let go with a lot of situations in life, and it does look like a grouping of people and the actions that they took affected this, you're going to be able to let it go and forgive. So we want those swords to fall out of the heart, and that's a really good opportunity. So sometimes things in the past that happened, you're able to see it in a new light and let go of it. So we definitely want that to happen, because you're doing a lot of manifesting. You've got a lot of pentacles going on right now here. And going to the future, it does say it has a little warning over here that says, for your happy ending, for your full family and your fulfillment within these new manifestations and these projects, we definitely want you to look at the things that have bloomed and not at the things that haven't bloomed. So when you plant a garden, you have, say, we're looking at half of the seeds bloomed and half of the seeds didn't bloom. Are you going to be watching and looking and thinking just about the seeds that didn't bloom, or are you going to work with what you've got, with what did bloom, and progress forward with that? So definitely your happiness is going to be in focusing on the things that bloomed. And all of that is obviously very positive. So no big negative cards here. There's just a great amount of focus right now. And give us a moment. We'll come right back with a wrap-up. Before we do the wrap-up, I just want to remind everybody that each sign has 2 videos. We've got one for the general and one for love and romance. Also, make sure that you check your, you guys, check your sun, moon, and rising signs. Baby, baby. Oh, the sweeties. Oh, yes. Sun, moon, rising signs, and also, I know. I'm sorry, Daddy. King gets it first. It's okay. If you want to book a reading, there is ctgtarot.com for goodwill and prosperity. Please donate. That would be amazing. Want to subscribe? We're a new channel. Don't lose track of us. If you want to make comments below, please just try to be uplifting. Thank you so much. If you do the thumbs up, that helps us stick around and people to be able to check us out. So anyway, thanks for supporting us. And happy watching. The babies totally appreciate your support, and so do I. Thanks. And back to the wrap-up. Hi, honey. Tinkerbell, you want some? There. Want some? Oh, girl. All right, Leo, coming into the wrap-up of all of this, the one thing we have to say, the big focus is on, you are the emperor. You are the emperor of your domain, and you need to really own it. But be flexible and get your house in order. So get your bills, get your workings and how your empire runs. You need to be on top of that. Maybe a lot of people are coming at you, but you need to be on top of that. And your focus and your communication within your relationships needs to be focused on that right now. Okay, you've got lots of female energy coming into your life. Take it. It's all good. That influence is very, very positive. Let's say you coming up, if you're interested in love energies coming towards you, definitely going to happen in the next 2 weeks. Whether you want it and you want to make some choices, picking between two choices of what you want to do with the situation, that'll be there. If you're not interested in that sort of energy right now, it's always good energy. It's always nice, pleasant energy to come your way. So take it as a compliment. Good decision making, calm, letting go of old hurts and past that groups have done to you, letting it all go. You've got the nurturing Empress energy within your transition. That's all real good. Major transition. You had the Hangman in your last reading with the general. Now you have it in love and relationships, communications. So there's a great amount of reflection in all of that. Coming forward, you definitely have success with everything as long as you look upon what is blooming and what is not blooming. So you do want it. You do want happiness for your whole family or who you consider your family. And you will have that. and take on this good female energy that's surrounding you right now. Utilize it, whether it be you or females within your life. A lot of good queen energy. There's a support system too. We didn't really talk about this. In the decisions and the goals that you're making, there's definitely a support system within that. So keep forward with everything, and there's a possibility of romance if you really want it. If not, make sure your house is in order. Make sure your empire, you're the emperor of your empire, and get that in order, and everything's going to work out then. Okay? Excellent. See you soon. Mush mush.